Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. We've got a little bit of fear this morning in the markets, but this is healthy. I've got some healthy trading going on this morning. I'm not selling anything. I'm holding my positions firmly, but we've got those that are selling out this morning, but this is perfectly normal. Don't focus too much on the day by day, minute by minute. If it unsettles you, you've got your investments, you've done your research, you know why you're in, and we're all good to go. All right, welcome everybody. Good morning to the show. A calm show today, I think. We're looking for a calm show. We're preparing, of course, for Virgin Galactic takeoff in a few days' time. The window opens on the 27th. If we get any information throughout the show from Virgin Galactic, other news sources, Bloomberg, wherever I get my information from, I will share it with you on the screen. So anything could happen at any point. There's not going to be anything, I don't think, now until the 27th. However, we could get news any moment break, and of course, we could get the announcement of the names of the flights.
Luke Smith has become a member.
Luke Smith has just become a member of the channel. Welcome to Luke, our newest member. Luke, welcome to you. Let me give you all your perks and benefits. So if I can start you with YouTube, Discord, we can upgrade you there on Discord. So let me give you the Discord link now. It does take 10 minutes to get through our Discord server. So let me give you that right now in the chat. There you go. And once you get in, I'll meet you in the welcome hall. Eric and Mike will welcome you in, and we'll upgrade your account so you can see all the exclusive channels, so you can call into the show. And I will talk about all your other benefits in just a few moments. Luke Smith, welcome to the show. What country are you from? Is your flag flown here? We do have now 24 countries. Yesterday we added, or the last couple of days we added the Czech Republic, Lithuania, Romania, and Morocco is our latest country. Welcome to the show. Welcome everybody over there on TikTok this morning. I want to welcome everybody into Rumble. Let me just jump into Rumble right now and welcome all of you. Let me go into there and welcome. Hi all. There is our Rumblers just starting to tune in. It's just one at the moment. It's not as busy on Rumble. The home of our channel is here on YouTube, of course. I've got my own platform here, Live Streamer Cafe. This is my own platform that we built for streamers. Yep, we have our very own version of YouTube and Facebook, our very own platform for streamers. There you go. That's running right there. And let's go into our Facebook pages and groups. Let's go in there. Welcome everybody in there as well. There we go. Good morning to you. And we're also streaming every morning on Twitter. So let's jump right in there. Let me just refresh the screen. And we've got we've got a very special premiere this morning. We've got retweets already. Welcome to all of you. Excellent stuff. That's nice. Okay, I think we've covered that. Right. We're all up and running. We've got everywhere running as it should be. Lovely. And we're even, of course, always run on our homepage of the channel as well. We're always running there. As you can see, we've got our concert coming up on the music channel on Friday. And this is where we're running right now, of course, on my website. There you go. I often talk about it, and I thought I'd just show it this morning. This is where I run on the website. So there you go. All right, let's get straight back into the trades. Look at what we're doing this morning. Calm the nerves, and let's bring into the chat. Everybody here. We got T.O. Roll. Good morning to you. Good morning, Agent Shu. We'll have to see what a pullback means in the next few days. Indeed, but you want a pullback. You want a healthy pullback. Healthy pullbacks are good. You know, people will take profits along the journey. There's nothing wrong with that. Let me just go into the welcome all. I knew it. Fantastic. The best team ever. Look, this is what we've got. This is what Luke Smith has awaiting for you. Mike, welcome from Mike and Eric. There you go. You're getting the welcoming committee here in Discord. Once you come into welcome all, we'll see you in there and we'll upgrade your account live on the show. Okay, so It takes 10 minutes to get through the security. All right, it has a time set on it. Good afternoon, Eric Henrik. How are you from Denmark today? When is the IPO of Livestreamer Cafe? Yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it? Luke, the tech freaks. Yeah, better to gauge the RSI with Bollinger Bands. You want healthy fluctuations, not volatile spikes. The RSI is telling us we have real nice momentum. If we have a quick look at Virgin Galactic just for a moment, I know most people here, that's their number one stock. Let's just have a look at Virgin Galactic when it comes to that. Let's have a look. Here we go. This is the order book right now. Let's see. Again, it's about 50-50. There's not a huge amount in it, but this is only level 2 data. It's not really reliable. Don't use it as a source of predicting the future, of course. Nothing does that. This is level 2. This is the RSI. The RSI now, we are heading into the lower band of oversold, which is good, a good sign. When it's really oversold, though, is when it goes dramatically below that band into the dark area underneath. When it runs at the bottom of that track, that's not too exciting. It's when it drops considerably below, when it's dramatically oversold, that's when you tend to see a spike. But at the end of the day, again, I'm more investing in the fundamentals, the CEO, the company, the originality, the proprietary, the cash on the books, the balance sheet, and all of these things. Anyway, always good to look at it, though. Good morning, Brandon Muller. Breaking. Powell expects more Fed rate hikes ahead. Inflation fight has long way to go. Yep, no doubt about that. Remember what we said. Very, very important to note. This is, if we don't get a rate hike, there's no rate hikes. Imagine the world, there's no rate hikes. However, we keep the rates where they are for longer. It's the same result. If we put up by 0.5%, or a 0.25 or a 0.5 next month, because in July we've got another FOMC report. We will be covering it live here on the show, and you'll get to hear what Jerome Powell says live on the show. If we had a 0.5 or a 0.25 and then it dropped away next month, that's just the same as leaving 0.25 for the next 2 months, 3 months. It's the same result. So what we're looking for, remember the markets are 6 months ahead of the economy anyway. The markets are ahead because we see where the markets are going and people are either investing or selling out accordingly. And people are buying in. We are in a bull market. However, bull markets don't always just go up straight away, especially at the beginning of a bull market. It's still quite weak. And yet the economy is still weak. So the economy hasn't caught up with the markets yet. The economy is 6 months ahead. So we've got a period of time to go before stability. However, if we get no more hikes, which I think is a possibility. I think having watched the FOMC reports with Jerome Powell, the minutes for the last 2 years, every single time, watched it consistently, there's hidden body language, hidden code within the text you need to look for. They want the markets to calm down. However, that doesn't mean to say that we're not going to, the markets are going to react the way they're predicting. Or the way they're suggesting. I think we're trying to calm the markets down, put a bit of fear into the market, and I think things will calm down. And we'll cover it live on the show anyway. But for me, it's a bull market. I said it from December. I'm holding my positions. I'm adding on dips. I'm not selling anything. I've worked too hard for the last 2 years to take scraps off the table, a couple of percent here and a couple of percent there. I'm looking for 100% gains on most of my stocks, and I have value in those stocks, and I'm going to hold them. So that's where I am. Very hawkish, yeah, but it's only a message. I don't think it's actually going to happen. I wouldn't be surprised if we get another skip. Now, a skip, let's be quite clear. A skip is very different than a pause. A pause is telling the world, the economy, that we think we've done enough for now. Doesn't mean they can't reverse or change their mind at any point. Of course they can. But a pause says we're done for now. That sends a very bullish signal to everybody, and they don't want that, okay? Whereas a skip is we're just looking at it. But while we're just looking at it, we're leaving it at 0.25 again, or where it was from last time. Remember, as long as the rates stay up, and they are at dramatic highs right now, then that is having an effect on the markets. Remember, there is a lag. There is 6 months of a year for the effects to settle in, and we're seeing that now. We're seeing jobs cut. We're seeing inflation start to come down. We've seen it peak. It takes a while. It's not instant. So leaving it where we were earlier this month, leaving it there for another 6 months to another year or whatever is great. Is great for you if you are using uninvested cash like I am on Robinhood. I've explained why I trimmed off the top, 4.65%. I've earned $3 in just about a week on that 2.8 there. Free money. I'm not worried if the markets go down, whatever. And if we get another rate hike, it'll go up to 5%, it'll be even better. But you want to have some money on cash, right? For big dips, you also want to be earning no risk, no stress, no drama. You also want, and mentally that's good for you as well. You also want to then be earning cash in uninvested cash. There's always a way to make money. The hard part is to keep it. It's easy to make money. I've said that over and over again. It's easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. So at the end of the day, as far as I'm concerned, it's a good place to be, good place to make money, good opportunity, and nothing has changed for me. Seems like today might be Powell Jackson's hole all over. Seems like today might be Powell's Jackson hole all over. Senior Polito Holt, good morning, everyone. Afternoon in Europe. What country are you from? Do we have your flag flown during the show? Rock, morning to you. Cherry, good morning, Cherry. Sid from the Netherlands. I only wish Sid would become a member of our channel. He's from the Netherlands. We do not fly a flag from the Netherlands. Wouldn't it be great if Sid becomes a member? Anyway, don't have anybody. Sid, can you bring a friend from the Netherlands that wants to become a member and we get their flag flown? We've got 24 countries represented now. We want to get the whole world. UK market is very sluggish. Indeed it is, Brandon. We know. So let's go for our positions this morning and let's have a quick look at where we are. It's very important to go across all the markets. Northumberland, very nice indeed. I'm actually from Cornwall, even though my studio is here in Texas. All right, quick sip of tea. Let's calm everything down. We are red today. Nice big audience. Jason Fallon from Australia. Jason, do we have Australia? Hang on a minute. Oh, yes, we do. I was thinking, do you have Australia? Of course we do. Jason Fallon's over there. Let me share with you. This is what you can see here. This is my guest this morning over on TikTok. And I like to share them on the screen because some days we have top gifter battles. It's quite fun to watch. So here we are on this is TikTok. Those of you on TikTok, here you are on TikTok right now. You can see yourselves there on TikTok. There you go, right there. Look, and we've got one space available. If anybody wants to grow on TikTok today, see the little star. There's a little star there. Can you see it? A little star. If you click that star there, I have one spot available today. And what that means is at the end of the show, right at the end of this show, I will put your channel on my TV screen behind me. And I will do a commercial for you, inviting everyone to follow you on TikTok. I do it for my subscribers. My subscribers love that because I've got nearly 35,000 followers on TikTok. And it's a way for me to introduce your channel, your profile to the world. So if you want to click the star up there, at the end of the show, there's one space. I can only do it for one person today. So it's the first person. Sometimes I have two spots, but I've only got time to make one today. So if anybody does that during the show, at the end of the show, if I've got another subscriber, I will do that for you. All right, there you go. Welcome our guests on TikTok this morning. Jason Fallon's over there. And it's lovely to have you over there, Jason. All right. Let's, good morning, my brother. Now, what language is this? Jacob
T. Smith has become a member.
Hey, Jacob T. Smith. Right, let me give you your information as well. Now, the birthday in 6 days will be a members only event. I'm just saying that because we're going to get drunk, we're going to laugh, we're going to have some fun, we're going to trade our stocks while we're drunk. It should be a lot of fun. We like doing it, and yes, so it's members only. It's an exclusive event, okay? We don't think the world want to see me getting drunk while I'm selling all my Virgin Galactic stocks for $1. Anyway, there we go. But we're not going to be getting drunk, of course. Jacob, there is your Discord link. It takes 10 minutes to get in. Go over there and I'll upgrade you in a minute. And let me know what country you're from if we can add you to the country list. Anyway, now then, what was I going to say? Let me just nip into Discord, see if anybody's there yet. Not yet. We've got Jacob. We've now got... Mike. Well, that was quick. That was quick. Luke and Jacob were waiting for them to come into Discord, and we'll upgrade them. Angola, over there on TikTok. If you come into YouTube, links in the profile, Jason will tell you how to get there. You can fly the flag for Angola. We haven't got Angola flown yet, so there we go. That'll be kind of cool. Welcome, Jacob. Good morning. Good morning, Christopher. Good morning, Joel. So this person here, I'd love to know what country you're from. If you let me know what your native language is, wherever you are around the world, I will speak to you in your native language. I appreciate you saying it in English. That really helps me, but I'd love to address you in your language. Now then, we've got 45 minutes before the market opens. It's going to be a very calm day today. We're settling the nerves. Markets are all down. We're in the red, but we're not fearful at all. We're not concerned at all. We're just holding our positions. If anything drops, we have money on hand. Spain rallies 10 is from Spain. I think we have Spain, don't we? I think we have Spain. No, we don't. No, we don't have Spain. No, we don't. We don't have Spain. We have Mexico, which speaks Spanish. If you come into YouTube, links in the profile, become a member, we can fly the flag from Spain. That'd be great. We've not got a Spain covered yet. Right, and you will own that flag forever. Whenever you see the flag go across above my screen, you will know it's your flag forever. Taiwan, fantastic. We don't have anyone from Taiwan either. We don't have a Taiwanese member yet. And I'm sure we will very, very soon. All right. Excellent stuff. If you want to become a member, this is how you become a member. I'll give you a link right now. Anyway, we're going to be a very calm, relaxed day today, I think. Apple is down 0.32. Mullen is up 13% today, but don't be concerned with this. It sounds great, but we're down 90%. The stock is completely and utterly finished. Remember, it's already had a reverse split. Incredible stuff. So not good at all. Anyway, we are running a poll at the moment over there on Twitter, and I'd like your thoughts on it. We got a poll. This is the. Let me just get to the poll a minute. Scrolling down, scrolling. All right. We've got 61 votes. The most we've ever had was 110. We're running a poll right now. It was promoted in my videos last night, and we want to know your thoughts on this. Where do you see the Virgin Galactic stock price going? 34% say $100. I love it. You're very bullish. Now, this is very, very good news for the stock. So here is the Twitter poll. I want everyone to go and vote, but more importantly, because we've got such good news with Virgin Galactic, I think we have to retweet this post and tag Virgin Galactic in it. This is only good stuff. Do you have anyone from Cambodia yet? No, we don't. We have Uganda and South Africa covered. We do fundraisers for Uganda, but no, we don't have anyone. Sarah Keo, no one from Cambodia yet. Would love to welcome you in. Anyway, there is our poll. So what I want you to do, I've given you the link in the chat. Let me give it to my guest today on Rumble. Hello, Midnight. How are you? Over there on Rumble. We've got 6 watching now on Rumble. On Facebook, let me give it to my guest this morning. On Facebook, there you go. I'll also give it to my guests on Live Streamer Cafe as well. There you go. And our Twitter poll. And I'll also drop it into Twitter. Oh, no, we're on Twitter. Okay, that's already done. Okay, brilliant. So what I want you to do is I want you to go and vote on this. Leave me your comments. I will reply to everyone's comments. If you want to grow your social media Twitter account, the best way is to engage with someone that always engages with you. And as I grow, you grow. And we're hoping to become the best, live, honest, most trusted source for financial information on YouTube. And we'll grow everywhere, and we'll all grow together. So what I'd like to do is we have 61 votes, only 2 retweets. This is really, really, really good news. 34% of you. Look at the numbers. 34% say $100, 31% $20. It's a really positive message. So we should all be retweeting this. So I'm going to retweet it. If I can retweet it, everyone can retweet it, right? I've retweeted it. Let's get 61 retweets. And then tag. When you retweet, you can quote Virgin Galactic in it. Tell Richard Branson, put at Richard Branson, at Virgin Galactic, and let's see those retweets get to 60. At least 20. All right, I'll come back to that in a minute, and we shall see how we get on with that. Sweet in Discord now says wait in the 10 minutes and all set. All right, okay. So what you need to do, Luke Smith, is come into the welcome all screen. Top left-hand corner, you will see the welcome all, because that's where it will take you when you've signed in and all the rest of it. You will then appear in here. And if you see anybody with a green name and a heart of gold, they are one of our Discord server sponsors, supporters of the Discord server. They pay a subscription of a couple of bucks a month to be recognised. You'll see a few. I think Cherry's one, and if you see one, you'll know who they are. Some really good news, by the way, for those of you who now want extra security on Discord. Have you all seen the upgrade for Discord? Now look, if you go on my name, look at this. Look. The 3665 number is gone. Scammers, you are now completely thwarted. We've upgraded our account. Look, that number is gone. It's Martyn Lucas. So there can only be one Martyn Lucas now on Discord. You remember other people were pretending to be me? Look, my profile is Martyn Lucas. 1, I never message you. 2, I'm the role of owner. And 3, it's Martyn Lucas is Martyn Lucas. If they've got any other name, it's because they've misspelt it. So look at it. Make sure, just because they got my logo and the name here, look here. Only one person can have that, and that's me. So be very careful. But we've made it even more secure today. So that's really good. I'm really pleased that we've been able to upgrade that. All of you can do the same thing. So I strongly recommend you go and take your name right now before somebody else does. You can actually have, so Eric B, you can actually be Eric B. So if I click on you right now, say for example, and I go to your profile, Eric, I don't know if you've done it yet. Eric, look, you're still Eric B3381. You can go now and be Eric B. So quickly, everybody that is a genuine person, go and claim your name. Eric B, you want to be Eric B, not 3381. Why? Because you don't want some other scammer or botter becoming Eric B, right? You get what I'm saying? That's your chance to own your name forever on the service. You really, really do want to do that. All right. So, who is Paul H? Someone has just come in. Paul H, is that one of our new members? If it is, let me know. All right. Then we come back to our questions this morning. Virgin Galactic, back to Virgin Galactic. Let's have a quick look. It's coming back up again. A lot of fearful people this morning selling out. I don't know why. Just retweeted. Senior Piloto. Thank you. Right, we got 7 retweets now. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We got 7. And everyone who comments, I'll reply to you. Let's have a quick look at the comments and see what you're saying. Let's have a quick look. Now, this one here needs to be translated. Darwin. Darwin has written to me in translate tweet. Yes, please. Good afternoon, Mr. Martyn. Personally, I've been with Virgin Galactic shares for more than 2 years, and I've made entries and exits, obtaining profits. Now, in recent months, I've been averaging having shares at $20 and $3.30, staying an average. I know I came in at $35. Good luck. I came in at 35. So I know exactly how you feel. I've been right there with you. So the excellent stuff. Anyone who comments, I will comment back to you. So we'll all grow together. I think that's all the comments, isn't it? Under the thing so far. Show more replies. James Rock. James Rock, hi, in at 10 reverse and to $27 in 2 months or more. It's a good ride. Let's enjoy it. Yes, good luck to you. I've already replied to that one. Excellent stuff. Good. All right. Okay, let's see if we can get the retweets up to at least 20. That'll be brilliant, right? Okay. We're up to 8 now. Go and vote on that. Let me see your thoughts, because that is such good news for Virgin Galactic. These retweets, this should be up to 20. There's 66 votes. So anyway, good news. We want to share good news so the world sees what's going on. And we saw the power of that the other day, right? You get noticed. You get noticed when you come together and move together. Keaton S., good morning. Morning all. Pray for the 5 stuck on the bottom with the Titanic. Yeah. Let's just think of that for a moment. Very, very important. We've got 5 people stuck at the bottom of the ocean next to Titanic, possibly. One of those is a Virgin Galactic ticket holder, by the way. We put a video out about that yesterday. I hope you check that out. But absolutely. Little thought for that. You're absolutely right, Strone. I'm Paul H. Senior Piloto. Okay, you're Paul H, are you? Right. So the first thing I need to do is give you a nickname, so you have the same name as you do here on YouTube. It doesn't change it anywhere else, just here on YouTube, on our account here. So we know you're the same person, Senior Piloto. All right, so everyone knows who you are. Okay, I'm now going to give you YouTube membership. And as long as you are a member, you will have this, and your perks and benefits will get better over time. Okay, you now have that. And again, I strongly recommend that you take advantage of this. You can now, it's a new feature on TikTok, you can own your name before somebody else grabs your name. I am now Martyn Lucas, no longer this number which can't be recognized. Send friend request, okay? I only friend my members on Discord. So if you accept that, that is from me. I've just sent that to you now live on the show. So, Senior Piloto, thank you very much indeed. You can now see the breakfast bar. Every morning we come in here, so you might want to come in here and share your breakfast and what you're doing. If you've got any crypto news in here, stock news, this is all members only. General chit chat, just for general chit chat. Suggestions, things you want to see on the show, you could suggest things there. Live clips, and links for YouTube. If you want to be one of my research team, you can send links in. Someone has just sent in these posts this morning. Look, Rob Brennan, information that I can research and see what's going on. You can send in there. You can also see all our members' tips as well. And in broadcast, I'm going to open it up. You can now call into the show, be live on the show, and of course, as a member, you will be invited to the members only events. All right? Okay. Excuse me. Hi, Paul. Liam Laffey, good morning. Good morning. HND, Home Improvement, good morning to you. Martin, do I have to make a new Discord profile to get rid of the number? No, I just upgraded it. I didn't make a profile or anything. I just did it. It just allowed me to change it. I don't know if it's because I've got so many, the server's so big, or I don't know. It just said you can now change your name, so I did. I don't know what the requirements for that were. Eduardo, good morning to you. Hi Martin, Paul back for Virgin Galactic today. What do you think? Nothing at all. Nothing at all. I'm not going anywhere. Many thanks, Martin. You are very, very welcome. Okay. We've got one spot available on TikTok today. If anybody wants to grow their TikTok channel, click the star. It's the first person to do it. There's only one spot. And at the end of the day, I will put your profile on this screen behind me. And this is TikTok now, guys, on YouTube. I'll put your profile on this screen behind this screen here. And I will invite my 34,000 followers, nearly 35,000, to follow you on TikTok.
Rock has become a member.
Hey, good morning, The Rock. How are you this morning? Welcome to you. And the same thing for you, Rock. Let me give you the link to Discord. It takes 10 minutes to get through. You want that, so then we can upgrade your account. Okay. Let me give you the Discord link right now. Okay. Okay. Okay, here it is. I just moved it, made it easier for me to find it. There you go. Same thing for you, sir, if you want to get yourself in there. Now then, I've got some information just coming in from one of my research teams. It was sent in by Rob Brennan. What's this here? It's a tweet. When did they post this? Opening for space, has ever wondered? June 23, August 23. Yeah, we've seen that. Thank you, Rob Brennan. You sent this in. This was last week. Yes, we've seen all that. Thank you very much. Just checking. Didn't want to miss anything from you. Let me have a quick look. Okay. Now then, Lucas B special. Sweet, I'm in. Discord onboarding process is strange. Lucas B. So who is Lucas B? I need to know who that is. I need to know who JT Smith is. And I need to know who this is. All right. We got some new people here. I need to know who you are before I upgrade you. Okay. I can't upgrade you until you confirm on YouTube who you are. So on YouTube, confirm who you are. All right. We've got 27 minutes to go before we start trading again. Please confirm on YouTube who you are. Okay. Lucas B is me. Okay, Lucas B. Let me upgrade you. And first thing I'm going to do is I got a little bug flying around in here. It's annoying me. Change nickname, Lucas B. Like the name, by the way. Luke Smith. We need to call you Luke Smith. Because we're a money channel, we want total honesty, transparency to make it easy for everyone. Luke Smith. Okay. Luke Smith, we've done that. And you'll have all your perks and benefits as long as you are a member. Your benefits will grow over time. Luke Smith, let me upgrade you. And I'll add you as a friend as well. There you go. I sent a friend request to you. If you don't accept the friend request within a couple of days, I delete it so it doesn't get out of control, and I will give you a member. I only friend my YouTube members. You can now see all the channels as I explained before. Man, I took a minute to figure it out. Not phone friendly. JT Smith, Jacob Smith. Okay, Jacob, are you a member? Yes, you are. Let me just give you the role of member. Make sure I've done it. Yes, I have. Change nickname. And you are here, Jacob T. Smith. Jacob T. This is only changing your nickname here. So just know that. Anywhere else, you whatever you want to be. It's just on this server. Jacob Smith. And let me just... Jacob. Whoops. Let's ban Jacob Smith just as he arrives. Brilliant. Okay. We've got your nickname, member, and add as a friend. Add as a friend. Okay. And we just got this last person here. I don't know who this is. If you are a member, let me know. All right. I am. Welcome to you. Welcome. I can't upgrade you. You're not a YouTube member. You're from Taiwan, so Chinese, I believe that's right. You need to be a member, and I will explain what I mean right now in Chinese for you. Okay. We're holding our positions. We're not selling anything this morning. Everything is good. Okay. Now then, let me address you. You're from Taiwan, so I know you speak Chinese. And welcome our guest from Taiwan. I can't upgrade you yet as you are not a YouTube member. The link's in the profile. If you become a member, you'll be the first person and forever fly the flag for Taiwan. Welcome.
欢迎我们来自台湾的客人，我还不能升级你，因为你不是 YouTube 会员。如果你成为会员，你是个人资料中的链接，你是第一人，永远为台湾飘扬旗帜欢迎。
All right. Let's go back to our poll right now, and let's see how our poll is going on Twitter. If you've not yet voted on, excuse me, if you've not yet voted on the poll, here is today's poll in the chat. I've just given it to you. We want to get at least 20 retweets on this, and I will reply to everyone's comments. And the reason why I wanted to retweet this, first of all, I will engage with everybody if you want to grow on Twitter. But more importantly, this is such good news for Virgin Galactic. Everyone is so bullish. We want this news to get around the world. So retweet it and tag Richard Branson, Virgin Galactic, and people like that in it. It's very, very important. We've got 69 votes and just 8 retweets. We should have at least, as you know, only 30% of people ever do this. I always say people are lazy. They are. They want to make a statement, but they don't want to do anything about it. And we've got an average about 30% of people are like that. So don't be one of those 30%. We've got 69 now, 8. See, it's about the 30% again. We want to make sure that we get everyone to retweet this. It's really good news. Anyway, go and vote on that and let me know your thoughts. Now then, we've got 22 minutes to go before the bell goes. It's a big day. The markets are selling off. I'm not selling any of my positions. I'm not going anywhere. Okay, I know, brilliant. Taiwan, thank you ever so much. Now, I just want you to know, our friend from Taiwan, you can see all the public channels. You can see on Discord all the public channels. At the top here, you can see all the public channels. You just can't see the members' channels. All right? Okay. Now then, if you go into the breakfast bar, you will see these two members here. Look, there's Cherry and Husker Dan. They're in green with a heart of gold. These are our supporters of the channel. Go and say hello. They like to be recognized. So say hello to those. You can access all the public channels, just not the members ones. Okay. Now then, we've got to do a bit of housework this morning. We've got time before the bell goes. Shall we do it? What target shall we set on it this morning? Let's have a quick look. We've got, watching the show on YouTube right now, 79 watching and 28 likes. What do we get? What do you reckon? Is 60 too much? Or should we go for 50? All right, let's get 50 likes in 1 minute. Let's get 50 likes in 1 minute. Why? Because what that does is it shares the video out to the world. Let's see if we can get 50 in 1 minute. All right, we've got 76 watching, just there, look. And see if we can get 50 likes in 1 minute. Here we go, all 40 seconds to go. 28, 29, 30, 31. We need 50. So I reckon we're going to do 50, right? 32, 33. I reckon 50 is easily doable. 33. Come on. Don't leave me hanging. 34, 35. I like to count the numbers out. It just sounds more dramatic. 36, 37, 38, 39. Oh, 10 seconds to go. We can get 50, surely. 9, 8, 40. Go on. 41. 5, 4, 3, 2.5, 1, 0. Okay, we got 42. That wasn't bad. To be fair, that was pretty good. It was only a minute. But anyway, hopefully by the end of the show now, we tried to average. Only a month ago, we used to average 30 a show. We now average 100 a show. It's very exciting. Very exciting being part of this family with you guys. The strength of this show isn't me, it's you. We have the most engaged family on you. Oh, look, we smashed it. 55, look at that. Just note that you are part of the best, most engaged family on YouTube, even more than Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast started out and he wanted to be the biggest YouTuber in the world. And he's one of the biggest YouTubers in the world. I started out as an entertainer, not a YouTuber, as an entertainer. I've toured the world and I decided I want to be the most honest, real, live channel in the world. If it becomes the biggest, that's just a consequence, right? But I want to be the best, most honest. And to be the best, most honest, you need the best people. You need the most engaged people. Well, I can tell you now, we are still 90, even though we're getting more members, more subscribers, we are 95% of our live viewers are members. The average is 8 to 9%. We're 95%. It's the highest engagement rate of any channel on YouTube. We are an army. And why that's great and why I'm excited about that is I want to do lots of fundraisers. We've raised lots of money for our charities. I want to be able to help people. I want to be able to help raise money for charities. I want to be able to promote businesses. So if you're a business, you can sponsor the channel. I want to be able to get everyone to subscribe to your YouTube channel. You know, like Mr. Beast gives everyone money. If you're a silver member on here, I want to be able to go, everyone subscribe to your channel. When I got 1 million subscribers in probably about 2.5 years, I want to be able to go to my 1 million subscribers who are all members, say, hey, subscribe to this person's channel, and everyone does it. It'd be the best thing in the world, won't it? Everybody wins, everybody makes money, everyone grows. It's very exciting, right? And I've committed my life to being here every day, 10 hours a day, up to 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day in the studio for that mission. And in 5 days' time, it will be It'll be our second anniversary. It's going to be a members only event, special things going on because nobody wants to see me getting drunk, running around the studio doing silly things on the birthday. It's not my birthday, it's the show's birthday. It's your birthday in 5 days. And we have a challenge. We're trying to get to 1 million views by the time we get to the birthday. I will tell you, we are back on track. We are literally, we need to get there. And remember, we want to get there the day before because it refreshes. It won't refresh on the morning. We want it to be refreshed the day before so we've got 1 million so we can plan the party. We need 10,000 views every 48 hours. We are now at 15,000 views the last 48 hours. So we're slightly ahead. But only just. So how do you do it? Well, watch all the videos, but one way you can do it, and that really, really helps speed it up, is I've created what's called a shorts playlist. There are 1,000 15-second videos in the shorts playlist. If you open a tab now or another device and let it run, we can guarantee that we get there. We're right on the line, okay? There's the shorts playlist. And what happens is when you click on the shorts playlist, it brings this up. It's a playlist of 1,000 15-second videos. Let it run and we'll be good. All right? Keep them looping. Be one of the Lucas Loopers. All right. We actually got a hashtag about that. I want to sponsor the bell. A man from Earth. Okay, so what you do, if you want to sponsor the bell, you can sponsor the bell for the day. If you want to be an actual sponsor of the channel, so I do commercial breaks for you, show your website, put your website business, then you need to become a sponsor. You can always upgrade to sponsor for a month or two and then back down to your level where you are now if you want to do that. That gives you the commercial breaks and you are a sponsor. If you just want to sponsor the bell for the day for some fun, that's a $10 super chat. You do a $10 super chat, send me via Discord your image and I will put your image on the Sensei Crypto bell. Your image will go on here and you will ring the bell for the opening and closing bell. You will have your name and logo on the screen and on the bell. Send me your image in and I will print it out and put it on the bell. It's a $10 super chat. Tell me what day you want it and you can sponsor the bell for the day. All right. Space making moves pre-market. Let me have a look. Yes, it's going back up again. Arkansas back in the house. Glad to be here. Arkansas. I like Arkansas. Arkansas said to me yesterday that we are our own country. I like that. I think that's brilliant. They're their own country. Right. Now then, let's have a quick look. We've got a couple of events today. So, something special today. I couldn't do any of this without you. I got the best, most engaged family on YouTube, bar none. There's no one's got a channel as with committed members as you guys. Not everyone's a member. It's crazy, right? Today I've got a world premiere which goes live in an hour and a quarter, and today's premiere is dedicated to you. It's without you. Without you. So I want to get everyone to join me for the world premiere. It's an hour and a quarter. Let me pin it to the top. Let me pin it to the top. Why won't that pin? Oh, there it will. There we go. There you go. There it is. In an hour and a quarter, we have got Without You. This is the one. And it literally is. I couldn't do this without you guys. And I hope you'll all join me. Now, yesterday, I hoped we'd get a record, which was 20 in the live premiere. We got 17, and there was over 100 people watching me. I take a 10-minute break. I go live for 2 hours for you, and then I take a 10-minute break. Today, let's beat 20. There were still people sat in the main show. I don't know why they wouldn't come across. Just nip across for a few minutes and be part of our music premieres. And it's without you today, dedicated to all you guys. So hopefully you'll jump in with me today. A Man from Earth. So there you go. I've told you how you can sponsor the bell. I stuck it on repeat before bed. Okay, I'll do it on Friday. Okay, you want it on Friday. A Man from Earth. Right, well, if you want to book it, I'll write it down now. You want Friday. Man from Earth. You've got to do a... You've got to do a $10 super chat if you want to do that, and send me the image onto Discord, please. A Man from Earth. Okay, Friday sponsor. You can sponsor the bell on Friday. Okay, I've written that down, but it won't be confirmed until you do a $10 super chat. Okay, all right. Hi, Daniel. Good morning. Welcome to you. Do you think if they wanted to hike more, they would have already done it last time? Yes, I think it's just Fed speak for we're going to skip again. Not pause, skip. Pause and skip are very, very different. Would like to see space past 6:30 today. So would we all. So would we all. Right, who's the first person to leave a comment on Without You? No one's done it yet. We've got, very pleased to see, we've got 6 likes. Who's going to be the very first person to leave a comment on the Without You world premiere today, dedicated to all of my members here, because we couldn't build this family without you. There is the Virgin Galactic song. We've got 6 likes already, and we don't have a comment yet. Let me refresh it. Newest. Oh, there we do. Now we do. 1 minute ago, Eric B was first. Mike, there you go. Excellent stuff. Let me give you both. Let me give you all a thing. And there you go. Brilliant. Very good. Now, on the birthday, if we get to 1 million views, I've got a big surprise on the show as well. It'll be a members-only event, but it will be a... There'll be a big surprise if we get to 1 million views. Right, let's go through the stocks. Is there anybody else I need to upgrade on Discord? And then we'll go through and we'll check all our news. We'll also look at the heat map as well. Okay. Let's go through our positions. The S&P is down slightly, but I'm holding. I trimmed off the top at 14% up, put it in cash. I'm glad I did. A Man from Earth, Friday sponsor. There we go. So you've Man from Earth. Do you have access to Discord to send me your image in, and then let everyone know in the general chit chat that you are the sponsor on Friday? So here's Discord. I don't remember upgrading your account on Discord. That's the only way you can communicate with me for the image. If you don't want an image, I can just do a Man from Earth. If that's what you want, I can just do a Man from Earth for you. Okay? Off to do some work. We'll see you guys at the closing bell. Hopefully Virgin Galactic have a good day. Sinia Polito Holt, thank you for being here. Yes. What's yes? Sorry, I don't understand what yes is.
Friday sponsor.
Hey, there you go. There you go. If anyone wants to sign up for our newsletter, we've upgraded it. Now, if you've already got the newsletter, we've upgraded it. Okay? So you need to just go and add your name again. If you want this, you don't have to do this. If you're already on the list, we've upgraded our newsletter. I'm going to be sending out, there's the link to the newsletter. It's on the main website, martynlucas.com. We're now adding, optional, you don't have to do it, put your name in and your birthday. And on your birthday, you get a birthday treat. All right. So if you want a birthday treat, put your name in and your birthday, and on your birthday you'll get a birthday treat from me. Can I say birthday more times than that? I don't think so. So if you don't want to, re-sign up, you don't have to. It's the same newsletter. But if you now want to add your name and your birthday, there is the newsletter. We've got rid of Ionis. We're now using MailChimp. It's much more expensive, but much more reliable, hopefully, because I missed for the very first time last Sunday, and it really upset me. I thought, I've never missed on the newsletter. Anyway, it wasn't down to me. It was down to them. There was nothing I could do, but it's not going to happen again. Anyway, good afternoon, everyone. Good morning, Craig. Peter Tosh. Ed Nevius is in the chat. Hey, mate. Please call in. Hey, mate. How are you? Hang on a minute. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Sounded like Tim Cook then. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Craig. We've got 5 minutes to go before the bell. Good morning, Peter Tosh. I hope Virgin Galactic goes to $8 today. Wouldn't that be great? Raman. Good afternoon, Raphael. Craig. Looking good. Right. Let's go for our positions and let's check Bloomberg right now. Anything breaking here on Bloomberg this morning with 5 minutes to go? Let's get an update of what's going on here.
62 million tons.
No, nothing there. Nothing new that I can't share with you. The economy in the United Kingdom. No, nothing there. Okay. Let's look at the heat map very quickly then. And let's see. Virgin Galactic is now coming back up again. Let me go to the heat map today. Let's have a little look. This is our heat map. And you can see it's neither red or green, really. It's a kind of muted day. Sluggish, as someone described earlier. That's a good way to describe it. Our crypto challenge. Here's our crypto challenge from Sensei Crypto this morning. Our sponsor. We'll talk about our sponsor shortly. And remember, I've only got $500 of my 1,000 invested. So I'm up like about 60%. Fantastic. Very good, very sensible, very conservative investing with Sensei Crypto. Highly recommend it. That's what I'm on. I like red days because the red days is when you go to work. It's when you earn your money. So back to I've also got a ledger, which is where my Bitcoin sits. Here's my Bitcoin. You should all have it on Ledger. Let's listen in. Have we got any information on Bloomberg just yet?
Forum with a price target of 500.
No, nothing yet. They are just playing music. I don't like when people play music, of course, because I can't use it. There you go. Watching Uber today. This is what's moving on Bloomberg. We'll keep our eye on it. We've got 3 minutes to go. Virgin Galactic's come back up again. The overall portfolio is moving as well. Yeah. Everything is coming up. We're not selling anything. We're holding our positions. Let's have a quick listen into the markets if there's not playing any audio.
Frizzetti, up next. This is Bloomberg.
Nope. Can't show anything there just yet. All right, there's the markets. As you can see, the Nikkei is up 0.56. Kospi is down 0.86. Hang Seng down 1.98. The overall markets are now coming up quite quickly. Quick sip of tea. We got 2 minutes to go. Looking good. Welcome everybody on TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn. If you smashed a like on Facebook, your name should get recognized on the screen. We should see you do that. If you like the video, if you like on Facebook, then you should be recognized on the screen. If anyone's done that, let me know. And if it's not working, let me know. All right. But if you like the stream on Facebook, it should actually share your name on the screen. Okay, Dow Jones is down, S&P's down, NASDAQ is down. Okay. All right, we're coming up to 1 minute to go. Get ready. Here we go. Our overall position is looking okay. And today's bell, as always, is sponsored by our main sponsor, Sensei Crypto. You too can sponsor the bell just for 1 day. If you don't want to be a full sponsor and sponsor the whole channel and get all the perks and benefits, you can just sponsor the bell. And Man on Earth is sponsoring the bell on Friday. Okay, here we go. Getting ready for the bell this morning. The markets are coming up. Nice. Let's have a look at Virgin Galactic. What's it doing? The S&P is returning. Virgin Galactic is coming up. If you are a business, a charity, you want to sponsor our channel, $99 a month. You can reach all the people that we have across 20 different platforms for a whole month for $99, up to 10 hours a day. And Sensei is one of our sponsors. And here we go. In just 10 seconds from now, it's time to ring the Sensei bell. You can sponsor it for $10 if you want it for a day. Okay, it's now 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. The bell has now gone. Virgin Galactic has gone green. Virgin Galactic has gone green. And we're not quite yet turning the studio green. But we are very close. Virgin Galactic is up. Virgin Galactic is now 608. Look at this go again. A very bullish day again for Virgin Galactic. My Roth IRA, we're about to turn green, I think, on all our positions. Let's have a look. The main account is slightly down. The Roth IRA is green. 60,000 is our all-time high. We're just off an all-time high. Looking good. Will the studio turn green? 612, 613. Virgin Galactic is running. This is very, very healthy. Very healthy. What we had is some people sold out, and now they've got a buyback in again. That's not my strategy. I'm holding. I don't want to pay capital gains tax on my main account. My Roth IRA, I won't pay tax on, but I only bought some stocks within the last 12 months. So the majority of my positions are rebought back in. So because it's within 12 months, I will pay maximum amount of tax. I don't want to. I'm holding it. So I'm in this now for the ride. Very, very good indeed. The markets are still red. Let's go through our positions. The S&P is down at the moment and falling. The S&P is falling. That's great. That's why I trimmed off the top. Virgin Galactic is just falling off a bit. That's perfectly acceptable. Virgin Orbit, that's a good sign that it popped on the bell. Rivian is up. Tesla is up. Lucid is going down. It's not worth anything. Lucid lose $500,000 on every car they sell. Waste of time. I want to make sure everyone is up to date on the show so you don't miss anything. If you're watching me on YouTube on a mobile or a computer, if this is grey, you are behind the stream. Click that button, turn it all red. Once you've done that, click the cogs and go 2-speed, and now you'll only be a couple of seconds behind. Go 2-speed. Even though you're up to date, you can go even more up to date. Look at this. Everyone's up to date on the show so you don't miss anything. If you're watching me on YouTube on a mobile or a computer, if this is grey, you are behind the stream. Click that button, turn it all red. Once you've done that, click the cogs and go 2-speed. Now you are even more up to date. 2-speed. Even though you're up to date, you can go even more up to date. Look at this. Up to date on the show so you don't miss anything. If you're watching me on YouTube on a mobile or a computer, if this is grey, you are behind the stream. Click that button, turn it. All right, that's how you can do that. Lucid is going down. Apple is up today. Mullen, rubbish, absolutely rubbish. It's great that it's up 7%, but we're down 91%. It's had a reverse split. This stock now is worth less than half a cent before the pre-split. Ridiculous. It's the lowest value company I think I've ever seen on the stock market. You can buy the entire company for $34 million. I mean, literally, you can buy all their vans and factories and staff and I mean, look at it. $37 million. It's an absolute joke. Mullen. It's the biggest scam I've ever seen. Amazon is down today. McDonald's is up. Coca-Cola is down very slightly. J&J is going down. I'm down 1.46, but I'm holding that. Google is down. Microsoft is down. We're going to get a bounce back in a minute. I can see it. Tesco, Next Era Energy, Enphase Energy, Bitcoin. Bitcoin is up 0.86. We're very careful. We see it going to 31, 32, then all the way back down to 15,000. We've been saying it consistently forever. Space has problems at 6. Yeah, I'm not concerned though. Are you concerned? Tilray, another rubbish stock right now. We know it's rubbish because Simon sold it out when it was down to dilute. That's the worst thing anyone can do. Robinhood is my 10x. I'm very, very happy to hold this one. It's one of my biggest positions. IonQ, very nice indeed. Ford is down today. Rio Tinto. Jim Cramer says Ford can go up so much from here, but we all know the Jim Cramer effect. Jim Cramer likes making TV to get you to watch. He doesn't necessarily like telling you what he's actually doing with his own money, as we do here. We believe in building a family rather than selling TV, selling videos. And if you believe and you do honest content, people will come and they'll stay and they'll engage rather than just creating headlines. The S&P is going down. The whole market is red right now. We had a little pop on the bell. Virgin Galactic is going down. I'm not concerned at all. I'm holding my position here. I'm not going anywhere. Resistance at 560. What I'm thinking I will do in the future is take a loan against the stocks and not pay tax and not selling the stocks. Take a loan against the stocks. I like it. People that are in debt don't pay taxes. Yeah. I know what you're saying. If you have debt, you don't pay tax on it. I get what you're saying. It's a very complicated way of running things, though. You've got to keep on top of that. Rio Tinto is a mining monopoly. It is indeed. Thank you very much from my tea. How are you this morning, Leah? Are you well? Are you well? We're talking to the world here today. One day you got to come on camera. The whole world would love to see you. Be very famous in about 3 seconds, babe. Everybody wants to see you. Everyone thinks Leah's invisible. She's not a real person. She most certainly is a real person. Look, she's just brought my coffee. Who else brings me coffee every morning other than my wife? Look. All right. If you want to get one of my Martyn Lucas mugs or Martyn Lucas t-shirts, you can. And the links are below. Should I share just for a minute, just for like 1 second? Do you want to have a quick look at my shop just for a second? If you want to get yourself something, I don't know. There you go. This is my shop. People often ask about it. You've got all sorts. You've got the mugs. You've got tumblers, iPhone cases. You can even have it customized with your own name on it if you want. We've got the crystal ball. We've got all sorts of stuff. There's an iPhone case. Is very cool. All right. Anyway, it's all there on the shop. Very nice. Virgin Galactic now, just slightly coming up. We're still red. The overall markets are still red. Thanks, Leah, says Mike. Hi, Leah, says Raphael. Everybody wants to see Leah. She'll come on one day. I'm sure she will. Well, I'm not sure she will, but I hope she will. Anyway. The broadcast lounge is open. If anybody wants to call in, the broadcast lounge is now open. If you want to call in now, you can, and you can be like these guys. Let's hear from MSK.
Yeah, I'm part of the community with Martyn because it's true and it's honest, and everyone's polite, everyone's genuine. It's a great community to join. Everyone's supportive. Everyone has something knowledgeable and wise to share, and I've definitely benefited from this community. So what you're doing is great, Martyn. Thank you.
Leah, can you hear me? Raphael has just said to me, Leah, just say hi. We don't need to see you, but just say hi. Can you shout hi so someone can hear you? Do it near the curtain, babe. Just say hi. You always said you wanted to make a funny noise on the show. Just come near to the curtain and go, hello, everybody, just so everyone can hear your voice. Do you want to do that? No, she doesn't want to do that either. She always says she wants to do these things, but she's never brave enough to do it. Anyway, we'll see. One day she might. Who knows? We are very different people. Which is good. That's how it works. Martyn, congratulations. 114 viewers. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Do you know what, though? As we watch the stocks, let me go over to Bloomberg. Someone just said a rug pull coming. I don't see it at all. With Leah, maybe start a pre-recorded video so she can approve it. it could be more comfortable for her at first. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll ask her. I'll say, hey, Leah, would you do a pre-recorded video? And anyway, let's have a quick look. That's listening to Bloomberg right now as we prepare for the morning's markets. Here we go.
That's been, overtaking the market when the market is very, very top heavy, right? It's driven by 7 to 10 stocks. That's what driven all the performance this year.
Yeah.
I'm looking at many other signals that I think, create some headwinds for not only the economy, but the market, in the coming months.
Like what?
So look, when we think about demand in the economy, so let's not conflate the two things. So I'm going to start with demand. When we look at student loans, those are starting up again. They're right now. They haven't been making payments for the past 3 years, and so those payments can be starting at anywhere from $300. I've seen numbers as high as $500 or $600 a month. That's going to curtail consumer spending. Furthermore, I look at things like new auto sales, the loans on new auto sales now, 17% of new loans are $1,000 or greater per month in terms of payments. So that curtails spending at the end of the day. And I think that that's going to be an issue for the economy in the coming months.
One thing that you noted in your research was a dependence on this idea that rate hikes are going to curtail some of the enthusiasm. And we've been talking all morning about how a significant amount of hikes have been baked into the market actually over the past couple of months. And there hasn't been a response.
A lot of messages for Leah this morning. Leah, go and check the feed. Everyone's talking to you.
Well,
not everyone. Several people are talking to you.
To a sell-off driven by rate hikes. And other people say that, again, it's the ostrich syndrome.
Guys, let's say thank you to Leah.
Why do you think that it probably is more the latter than the former?
Well, look, I guess people just don't believe the Fed, perhaps. I mean, the Fed has been very consistent in their messaging, and it sounds like we'll hear more from Powell this week, but it sounds like there will be, more interest rate hikes, at least before the end of the year.
I don't think so. I think they'll keep them the same.
I think that is something that the market has to be prepared for, and it is not pricing in now. And you can see that with this rally in AI. It's pushing it to the side and it's ignoring it. And I think that that's going to be an issue. And that's why, I think you should have an approach where you can be more defensive. It's not to avoid everything. It's not to take no market risk. It's just that you have to be cautious in these times because you cannot time the market.
So let's talk about how you're defensive. How much have you increased your allocation to gold, considering that you view that as one area that will outperform?
Yeah, so we've owned gold now for the past 3 years or so, mainly driven by just thinking about the debasement of the dollar. You own gold because you want to hedge against the debasement of the dollar, or more importantly, and you mentioned this earlier in my notes, that people are worried about sovereign credit risk, and that's the thing that I worry about, and that's why we hold it. We've continued to add gold, throughout the interest rate cycle. Increasing in early 2022. We've continued to add to it. We still hold a position, and just look at the performance of gold. You wouldn't think that it would go up in the face of rising real interest rates, and that's because there's a fear that there's a sovereign credit risk out there, and that is.
There we go. I still hold. I do add gold. I'm not that much in it at the moment, but because I've got my money in Virgin Galactic. But yes, I am totally in with that defensive stocks, and I have. That's why my portfolio doesn't have massive rallies. It has steady growth consistently because I own J&J, Coca-Cola, the S&P, and I'm consistently making money. Guys, let's say thank you to Leah. Your studio, Dallas. Yes, I'm in Dallas. I'm actually from Cornwall, but my studio is in Dallas. Right. Do I have anybody I need to upgrade on Discord? No, I don't. Okay. Right. I'm going to ask the team. I'm going to ask the Lucasades now. All of you that are members are Lucasades, in case you didn't realise. Lucasade, you know Lucasade, the drink, the orange drink, the gold drink, makes money. It's full of fizz. It's full of energy. It's full of glucose. And my name is Martyn Lucas, so we use the hashtag Lucasades. So you're all the Lucasades. Anyway, full of energy and pep. And so I'm going to go to the Lucasades now and see if we can do something pretty special. You ready? You know what's coming. We're going to have 1 minute on the clock, and we're going to get to 100 likes in 1 minute. Are you ready? Do you reckon we can do it? I reckon we can. Let's have a quick look. We've got 100 120 people watching. Let's get to 100 likes. Are you ready? 1 minute from now. Okay, 120 watching, 70 likes. Can we do it? It's a heck of a jump, that is. Let's do it. 71. 72, 73. Chiggy, 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 pow, pow. Chiggy, 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 pow, pow. With the real Satoshi. Stand up, say please stand up. Say please stand up. With the real Satoshi. Stand up. Nakamoto. Okay, are we going to do it? Look into my crystal ball. Are we going to get to 100 likes? Yes, we are. In a minute, maybe just over a minute. It might take just over a minute, but we're going to try. 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81. A few seconds to go. Come on, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get to 100 likes in just a few seconds to go. Are we going to do it? 82, 83. How many people watching now? 119. 84. Come on. We have the highest engaged channel on YouTube. 95% are members. Everyone's in the Lucas Aids. And we are driving and we are pushing and we are there. And we want to be the most engaged channel on YouTube in the world. We've got 24 countries now represented. 84, 85, 86, 87. 13 to go. Time's run out. I'll come back in a minute and have a quick look. And 88, 89. Pretty good indeed. All right. We didn't quite get there, but we're getting better. We're getting better. We're trying to get to 100 likes now, average a day. 90. Oh yes, I love it. Now then, let's get into the main position. Things should be positive this week. I believe so. Now, something important to mention. 92, 93. We got some big dates coming up. We should talk about. These are important. This is coming up in a minute. Look at this. We have got, in 15 minutes' time, Fed Chair Powell's testimony. Very, very important. I will bring you the headlines of that when that happens. Tomorrow, in England, Bank of interest rate. It does affect us somewhat, not as much as it does in the UK, but it's important to know. We've got a lot of audience from the UK, so we want to know about that tomorrow. Then, of course, Fed Chair Powell testimony tomorrow again at 9 a.m. Then moving on to Friday. Nothing major on Friday. And then we're going into July. We are looking for the next FOMC report. Let me scroll down and see what date it was. This is important. Core Price Index, CPI, on next Friday. That's important. But what we're looking for is in July. It'll be on a Wednesday for some reason. FOMC minutes comes out. Let's have a look. 6th of July. I'm just trying to see what date it is. I haven't got it there. I'll have to dig a bit deeper. The S&P is trying to push up. The overall position is going down. Virgin Galactic is at 569. I'm not selling. Obviously, some of you had. We had the USA-China deal. Things are good with China. No weapons to Russia. Is that true? I don't know about that. Raphael, if you've got a news item on that, send it in via Discord and I can verify it and share it on the show. And that would be very, very interesting to do that. So send that in if you've got it. We've got 92 likes. We're 8 away from the 100. It's in August. I think it's in July, actually. Jay Power should have said no more hikes. No, he shouldn't. Because what he's done is sent a message. I don't think there's going to be another rate hike. I don't think there's going to be a pause. I think there's going to be a skip, which is, we'll wait and see. But as long as they keep it up there, it's having the same effect. I think there won't be a rate hike. And I think it's in July. Tech freaks. I think so. I'm pretty sure about that. When will there be earnings of Tesla and space? Okay, the answer to your question, Raphael, the earnings for Space, we will be there for the live earnings, of course. The live earnings is August the 3rd. There it is, August the 3rd. We will be there for the earnings. That will be extremely important. Extremely important, of course. And Tesla will also be there for the earnings. And Tesla earnings is July the 19th, and we'll be there for that as well. We cover all the main earnings live on our show. Heavy volume again. The overall markets are down, but I'm not concerned. Is anybody fearful? Let me run a poll right now. In fact, let me just check the poll on Twitter that we've already been running all morning. This was the poll we are running this morning. Twitter poll. Here's the Twitter poll. If you want to take part in our Twitter poll, there you go. This is the poll we're running. Where do you see the price of Virgin Galactic going? We've got 73 votes and just 8 retweets. I ask you to retweet because we want to share out this news. This is good news. Many of you think the price is going up at least $10, $20, even $100. So that's great news. So what I want you to do is retweet and tag Virgin Galactic and Sir Richard Branson in and all that. And I will reply to everyone's comments, reply to your retweets if you comment, so I can see there's a comment to reply to. You should all be doing that. 73 votes, only 8 have retweeted it. I don't know why. It's such good news. Everyone should be retweeting that. Let me send the link to everybody on Facebook. There is our broadcast now on Facebook. Let me do that. Now, I'm going to ask everyone a little favor today. See if anyone does it. This is our Facebook page. I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers, right? And here is my Facebook page. If you'd like to follow me, I want to see if I can get to 1,000 followers today. There you go. Let's see if I can get there. All right? Be kind of cool. Anyway, we just started that page recently, so it'd be interesting to see if we can get there. And I put a post out the other day about saying I want to get closer to my family members, the Lucasades, and distance myself from scammers and bots. So this is my personal Facebook profile. I only have a few friend requests available because you're only allowed 5,000 friends. Anyone can follow you, but you're only allowed 5,000 friends. If you are a member of mine here, a regular viewer, if you friend request me on Facebook, I will see it, confirm it's you, and I'll accept your friend. I'd love to accept your friend request. If I see one pop up, I will accept that friend request. Only from members here, though. All right. Okay. Let's push it to 650. Well, we've had the normal morning sell-off. That's perfectly normal. The S&P. Let me check if anyone's in the broadcast lounge. No. If you want to call in, you can. If you want to be live on the show, you can call in. If your flag is not flown as an owner, as a country member, let me know, and we'll fly it for you. If whatever your native language is as well, let me know, and I'd love to speak to you in your language. The S&P, Virgin Galactic, Virgin Orbit. How are we doing for the birthday? We've got, what are the views on now? Let's have a quick look. 16,000. Oh, we're on target for 1 million views. We're just on the line. We've got nothing to give away though, but we're right on the line. Fantastic. Hopefully later on today I'll be able to update the numbers. In fact, I'll do it now. Let's have a look. Let's see what the numbers are. We want to get to 1 million views if we can by the time we get to the birthday. Let's have a quick look. We're now on lifetime of the channel, which is 2 years old, 958,000. There you go. Look, there is the views. I'm going to show you on the screen. So we're not there yet. Everyone's got to really get onto those shorts. 958,000. Go to the shorts playlist. And if we do, there'll be a big surprise on my birthday. Not my birthday, your birthday, the birthday of the show. All right, 958,000 views. This is Sparta. Mr. X, welcome to Mr. X. How are you? Good morning, the Queen of Self-Braiding. How are you? Lovely to have you here. We're having a red day today. The whole studio is red. Yesterday, the buying started in 7 minutes. Yes, but today's very different, isn't it? Very, very different. Paraguay. Emmanuel is from Paraguay. Hey, become a member and you'll be the very first person to fly the flag for Paraguay. We're trying to get every single country of the world. We don't yet have Paraguay. Here's the membership link, and then you always, forever, will fly the flag for your country. Okay? We go out in 14 different languages, and we are viewed now in 24 countries. Paraguay is not on the list. We have Chile, USA, UK, Australia, Turkey, Italy, Ireland, Portugal, Uruguay, Canada, Uganda, Lebanon, Norway, South Africa, Argentina, Germany, Dom Rep, Mexico, Denmark, Mauritius, Czech Republic, Lithuania, Romania, and Morocco. No Paraguay just yet. This is Sparta, Mr. X. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Now I'm sounding more like Tim Cook every day. I've got to stop doing that. I've got to stop doing that. I don't know why I'm doing it. I need to stop doing it, right? It's not good. It's not a good thing. Anyway. Quite funny, really. Don't know why I do it. It's weird, isn't it? Anyway. I gave you, as we're just watching the stocks to see what's happening, this morning at 6 a.m. I released a video about Tesla, 24 hours for Tesla, and why I'm very bullish on Tesla. There's the video there. If you didn't get a chance to see it, I've just dropped you the link in the chat. And if you look below the video, you can see. Will you buy more space? Not at these prices, I won't. No, I'm already invested. It's already fully allocated. If you go to the homepage of the channel and go to the videos tab, here's Tesla. I posted this morning. 24 hours for Tesla. We got all sorts of fights breaking out at the charging stations. Quite a lot of drama for Tesla. This is how I'm preparing for Virgin Galactic. These are all the videos here on the homepage of the channel. Just go to videos. This is how I'm preparing for Virgin Galactic. This is what the investors say about the stock. This is how they make money. And these were the questions that I was given. And missing, this is very sad news about, of course, the missing... very tragic about the ticket holder for Virgin Galactic is on board that submarine. And this is about the Virgin Galactic concert on Friday. Okay? Anyway. Virgin Galactic is going down now, but I'm holding my position. I'm not going anywhere. I'm perfectly okay with it. Let me ask you now, has anyone got any fear? Let's run a poll here in the chat. Do you have any fear? Do you have any fear now on the markets? Yes or no? Are you perfectly okay? Are you holding, or do you have any fear? Because I don't want anyone feeling stressful. That's the worst way to trade or invest. Do you have any fear? Yes or no? There you go. Ask the community. Let me get your thoughts on that one. We don't want anyone being stressed out today. Markets are going down. Yes, Tech Freak does. Tech Freak does. And I will tell you how to avoid that fear. I'll tell you exactly how to avoid that fear if you do have fear. If you have fear, there's a way to avoid it. There's a way to avoid and have no fear at all. Now then, on Friday, I asked you the other day if you wanted to, and it was like 90%, wasn't it? Or 88%, something like that. We're going to promote Virgin Galactic with a concert, a Rocket Man concert. Virgin Galactic, Rocket Man concert. And you said you all wanted to go, about 80%, something like that. So I created this event here. This is the Virgin Galactic concert. Now, if you want to come, it's free, and you can have a request. You don't need to be a member. You can have requests, favorite songs, and we're retweeting it. We're posting it everywhere. There it is in the chat. This is it. The Virgin Galactic concert. Be the first person to like, comment, and share. We're going to promote Virgin Galactic on Friday with a concert, a Rocket Man concert. What you do is you go there to this video. You can be the first person to like, well, you can be the third person now to like it and share it on your social media. Click on social media and tweet it and whatever. Leave a comment below. This is going to be live on Friday, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. That's 10 p.m. in the UK, I think it is. But it will tell you in your time zone if you click on it. And that's the Virgin Galactic concert on Friday. And we're doing it to promote the stock. Okay? When I do those concerts, I make no money on them at all because all the music is copyrighted. I do it for fun. I do it to promote something, a fundraiser or whatever. Dominic says, play the Virgin Galactic song. I could do that. Right, let's have a look. 21%, more importantly, 21% of you have fear. Right, well, let's talk about it very quickly. How you can avoid fear. You should never have fear in a stock. How to avoid fear. It's quite simple. How to avoid fear in a stock is essentially, and I've asked this before, most people, we did a poll, we've done it several times, and it's always around about the 75, 80%, 85%, it's very high. People don't read the balance sheet. They don't read the balance sheet. They don't understand what they're buying. Most people are like that. Sad, isn't it? But that's the truth. Most people don't know what they're buying, and they're fearful because they don't understand what they're buying. They've never read the balance sheet. Now, if you read the balance sheet, you will understand without any shadow of a doubt whatsoever that Virgin Galactic is speculative at best. No matter how bullish you are on it and how excited you are on it, it doesn't and it shouldn't be 100% of your portfolio. It's like going to the casino. They have been successful. They have got the rockets up. They have sold the 800 tickets. Everything is great. However, it's very, 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 very early in the business, even though they're years behind. It could easily go bankrupt. I know no one wants to hear me say that, but it could. They could easily run out of money. The rocket ship could easily blow up. These are all things that can happen. And as an investor, you need to be fully aware of that. And you need to have that as a balance in your portfolio. We all want to become super rich. Actually, I couldn't care less. I'm saying we all, most people do. I couldn't care less. I'm more interested in growing a family around the world of, that's what I'm trying to do. I don't worry about the money. The money takes care of itself. If you take care of the people, the money takes care of itself. That's my belief. If you have fear, you will trade badly. You will trade unwisely. You'll sell out when you shouldn't. You'll get fearful. You'll be all over the place. You need to understand the business you're buying. I don't buy stocks and shares. I buy businesses. Like Warren Buffett, I buy the business. Now, I prefer to buy businesses that hold money, that make profit. Obviously, why would you want to buy a business that doesn't make money? It's obvious. You want to buy a business that makes money. So the majority of my portfolio is the S&P, the 500 best companies in the world. However, I also do like very good tech companies that solve problems, that are innovative, that are proprietary, unique. For example, I like Tesla, I like Apple, I like Amazon. These are companies that are all unique. Google, they do something that nobody else does as well as they do. So I buy those. Now, those stocks underpin my portfolio. You will notice when we do Day Trader of the Day, pretty much every day, I'm consistently up 1%, 1.5%, 0.5%. Today I'm down. I'm down 1.38 overall. But consistently, overall, I'm up. I don't have massive boom days because my portfolio is defensive with some high-risk stocks on the top. I think of it the same way as if I'm buying a lottery ticket. I'm not the guy who goes down the shop and buys 1 million lottery tickets and uses the mortgage money. That's unbalanced. That's stupid. I go, in fact, I don't buy a lottery ticket, but I don't actually buy a lottery ticket. But if you were going to buy a lottery ticket, I'd be the guy that buys one lottery ticket. I'll spend $1. So I'm in the game, it's right at the top of my investment triangle. Right at the top, the highest risk, the least amount of money. At the bottom is my property. I own my house, and so on. Money in the bank, earning 5%, 4.65% APY on Robinhood. And as I go up, right, S&P, Johnson & Johnson, Tesla, Google, and then you've got Virgin Galactic at the top. So I'm not fearful. So I trade wisely. I don't have any stress. If Virgin Galactic went to zero now, if it went to zero in 1 second, which is not going to, I would lose about $6,000 right now. I've got my $3,500 here, and I've got 188 there. I would lose all that. Would that affect my portfolio? Well, of course it would. I'd be down about $6,000. It wouldn't put me in margin because I don't use margin. It wouldn't stop me paying my mortgage or anything else whatsoever. I see the upside far greater than the downside. I see the chance of it going up to $100 much more likely than it going to zero. Much more likely. But I'm also prepared for it to go to zero. I'm not all in. I don't need to be all in. I'm in to the point of it's 8.7% of my portfolio. That's a lot. That's very bullish. The big investors that I speak to who have millions of shares of Amazon and things like that say at best it should be 1 or 2% because it's extremely high risk. They say to me they would rather buy it at $20 a share once it hits 20 because now it's flying every day and making money because it's going to go to $1,000 a share. Say, for example, they would rather buy it there than at 540 hoping it goes up. However, if it's a small part of your portfolio like it is for me, but 8.7 is still not nothing, right? It's 11% of my Roth. That's extremely bullish. However, it still won't kill my portfolio. And I see it going up because I understand the business. I understand the manipulation. I'm okay with it. I understand the risk. I understand it could go to zero. So I am not selling out. Now, last week, we had people who watch BitBoy and Cryptos Are Us talking all the time about Polygon, how great it is, and how rich you can become because it sells videos. Everyone watches. And yet, all of a sudden, they all turned on Robinhood because Robinhood decided to delist it. I don't buy Polygon because it makes money. I buy Polygon because I use it. It's got a use case. It's the cheapest way to move my crypto around, move my NFTs around, swap between different networks. It's the most efficient way of doing it. So it has a use case. So it goes up in value just by the fact I own it because I use it. So the other day, Robinhood delisted it and everybody got fearful because these are the people that think they know what they're talking about. Well, they don't. Because the people that watch those sort of crypto channels are the sort of people that follow the tribe. and they go, everyone's buying Bitcoin, everyone's buying Binky Bonk, everyone's buying Pepe, everyone's buying Solana, everyone's buying Cardano, and so on. And they don't understand what the project is, what it does. Well, I know exactly what Polygon does. And the other day, when Robinhood delisted it, everyone dumped it. And I made a video about it saying, thank you ever so much. I bought all your Polygon. And I put a video out about it. Did you see it? I put a video about it. I bought everyone's Polygon. Not literally, of course, right? I don't want anyone to write in now and go, Martyn Lucas says he bought everyone's Polygon. Where was it? Just a few days ago. Where was it? And it went down 38%. I bought a lot of it. I bought as much as I need anyway, to pay on my scalp, to pay all my trading fees for the next 10 years. Oh, there it is. There you go. Polygon. Best day ever. It went down 38%, and I bought all the Polygon I'll ever need. Now, how do I know how much Polygon I'll ever need? Well, I bought as much Polygon as I ever need, because it only costs like 1 cent, 2 cents to move from wallet to wallet. So, even $100 is a lifetime worth of gas fees on Polygon Network. So I think I bought a couple $100, something like that, and I'm up on it now. And that's because I understand the stock, in this case, a crypto asset. And what we've got now is fear. We've got fear. What we've got now is Jerome Powell speaking. Let me have a quick look if they're broadcasting it. Are they broadcasting it? No. No one's broadcasting it, so we can get the text later on. But what we've got now is Jerome Powell speaking. People are selling out, paying taxes on short-term gains, and I guarantee, well, I can't guarantee anything, but later on after they've finished speaking, this will pop up again. Because I don't think there's going to be a rate hike. I think there's going to be another skip. So if, for some reason, my favorite asset, the S&P 500, goes down much lower, I'm buying more. Remember, I sold it. I sold off the top. I trimmed it at 404 and put it in my uninvested cash. If the S&P goes down today, like to 390, I'm going to buy it all back. And when it pops back up again, I will do a quick scalp trade on it and put it back in my cash. That's exactly what I will do. And that's likely to happen. So get ready for me to do that. Virgin Galactic, remember what I always said? Virgin Galactic speculative stocks always amplify the markets. Unless there is fundamental change. We've had fundamental change the last few days because we've been announcing the flights. There's no fundamental change today. We've already bought the flights. We've already paid for that. There's no fundamental change today. So what's happening today is we have got what always happens. We have got speculative stocks amplifying the markets. That's exactly what's going on right now. So if you've got fear, that's why. And I am not fearful at all because I understand my balance sheet. I understand my portfolio. I understand my positions. I'm not going anywhere. I can see it across all the board. You can see, in fact, I can add to that. I should have made a video out of this because this explains it perfectly. All the high risk stocks, and when I mean high risk stocks that are overpriced at the moment, like Amazon's overpriced, are fallen. All right, we've amplified the situation with Virgin Galactic, and the money has gone straight back in to defensive stocks. That's why I own a big position in McDonald's. Sorry, not a big position. Well, it's not bad, is it? It's 2%, whatever. Coca-Cola, I have 6% in my main account, and I have 8% in my Roth IRA. And J&J is also going up now because people are buying now defensive stocks. I own 20% in my Roth of J&J, and I own 5% on my main account. So you can see it right there. So everything I've just said is happening right now. People are amplifying Virgin Galactic. They're getting stressed. They're selling it. Great. Brilliant. Dump it all. I'll buy some more. They're buying defensive stocks. Now, why am I not doing anything? I don't need to. I'm fully in. I'm watching my J&J go up. I'm watching defensive stocks go up. I got money in those. I got dividends in those. I'm just holding my position. I'm seeing Virgin Galactic go down. I'm not going to buy it at 547. There's no point. I've already got 11% of my portfolio. It's already balanced. My portfolio is in balance. So as Virgin Galactic, if Virgin Galactic should go down to some silly number, which it could, I will double my position. Absolutely. When will you switch to Powell? Powell isn't saying it. He's talking, but not publicly. There is no. You can't pick it up. There is no broadcast. If there was, I would go to it. There's no broadcast. What I can do, and I will do right now, is I will read this out. This is the fear right now. Okay, here we go. This is the information from the meeting. We can't get any broadcast of it. Nearly all FOMC participants accept that it will be appropriate to raise interest rates somewhat further by the end of the year. This is not news. However, the markets are using it to dump. This is not news. This was as expected, but I don't think they're going to do it. I think they'll skip. Let's see if I'm right. Fed Chair Powell reinforced in prepared remarks for the semi-annual monetary policy report to the Congress. The Fed will continue to make decisions meeting by meeting based on the totality of incoming data and their implications for the outlook of economic activity and inflation, as well as the balance of risks, Powell added. At the same time, inflation pressures continue to run high, and the process of getting inflation back down to 2% has a long way to go. Yes, but it takes a while. It takes a long time. It takes patience for the Fed's actions to be felt in the economy. Give it time. People aren't patient. They're selling out. Great. Buy when everyone's selling. Sell when everyone's buying. As long as you're not fearful and understand, you can do that. At the same time, inflation pressures continue to run high, and the process of getting inflation back has a long way to go and will take time for the full effects of monetary restraint to be realized. That's what I just said, especially on inflation. Yes, it's sticky, and that is what I just said. The Fed left the target for the funds rate unchanged at 5 to 5.25 in June, but signaled rates may go to 5.6 by the end of the year if the economy inflation do not slow more. Right. However, there are signs that they are, and I think they will skip. And all this selling will become bullish again. Remember, we are in a bull market. We're having a red day. So what? So what? If you're buying companies, not stocks, you're not fearful. I am not fearful at all. Not one tiny iota. I've got a comment here in, is it Welcome All? In the Welcome All, M. McDonald. M. McDonald has just messaged me. Martyn, please review Tech Resources, TECK. I can only do that if you are a YouTube member. M. McDonald. We have McDonald's in the show today. M. McDonald, are you in the show? Let me see if you're here. I don't see you in the show. If you're on YouTube and you're a member, I'll happily do a full back test for you, but you need to be a YouTube member for me to do that. Okay. So, we need a little bit of calm now in the market. Nothing's going to happen. We need to take a break. So, I run the shows every day for 2 hours non-stop. Whoops, what happened there? What the heck did I do there? Let me get that back into there. Whoops. Whoops, don't break the screen. Duplicate. SPCE. What have I done? Okay. I am here and a member. Then you are very, very welcome. I will gladly do that for you. So I will do. I will do it. Can I do it after the break? Can I do it in about 15 minutes? Can I do it in about 20? Can I do it in 20 minutes? Will 20 minutes work for you? Just because it takes about 10 minutes. Powell is there. What do you mean Powell is there? Powell isn't broadcasting. If Powell was broadcasting, I would see it. There is Powell. I am looking at the feeds and I don't see a feed. I gave you the information, but I'm not concerned at all. Anyway, is 20 minutes okay for you? Yes, after the break is perfect. You're very welcome. You are a member and I'll gladly review the stock, do a back test, use my software and do it. So what we do here every day, we go for 2 hours and then I take a 10-minute break. And what we do is we try to keep my music channel going. For those who don't know, I'm actually the world piano man. I've toured all over the world. I put concerts on, raised money for charity. 22 is here. We've missed you. Where have you been, 22? You've missed so much. You've missed so much. Where have you been? We've done so much over the last week. Anyway, is that a broadcast of Powell speaking on CBS? Okay. Okay. Thank you for the link. Let me put it over here. Thank you for that. I didn't have it. That's the point of people sending me the links. I can find new feeds.
Of 2%. Over the 12 months ending in April, total personal consumption expenditures prices rose 4.4%. Excluding the volatile food and energy categories, core PCE prices rose 4.7%. In May, the 12-month change in the CPI came in at 4.0%, and the change in the core CPI was 5.3%. Inflation has moderated somewhat since the middle of last year. Nonetheless, inflation pressures continue to run high, and the process of getting inflation back down to 2% has a long way to go. Despite elevated inflation, longer-term inflation expectations appear to remain well anchored, as reflected in a broad range of surveys of households, businesses, and forecasters, as well as measures from financial markets. With inflation running well above our longer-run goal of 2% and with labor market conditions remaining tight, the FOMC has significantly tightened the stance of monetary policy. We've raised our policy interest rate by 5 percentage points since early last year and have continued to reduce our securities holdings at a brisk pace. We have been seeing the effects of our policy tightening on demand in the most interest rate sensitive sectors of the economy. It will take time, however, for the full effects of monetary restraint to be realized, especially on inflation. The economy is facing headwinds from tighter credit conditions for households and businesses, which are likely to weigh on economic activity, hiring, and inflation. And the extent of these effects remains uncertain. In light of how far we have come in tightening policy, the uncertain lags with which monetary policy affects the economy, and potential headwinds from credit tightening, the FOMC decided last week to maintain the target range for the federal funds rate at 5 to 5.25% and to continue the process of significantly reducing our securities holdings. Nearly all FOMC participants expect that it will be appropriate to raise interest rates somewhat further by the end of the year. But at last week's meeting, considering how far and how fast we've moved, we judged it prudent to hold the target range steady to allow the committee to assess additional information and its implications for monetary policy. In determining the extent of additional policy firming that may be appropriate to return inflation to 2% over time, We will take into account the cumulative tightening of monetary policy, the lags with which monetary policy affects economic activity, inflation, and inflation, economic and financial developments. We will continue to make our decisions meeting by meeting based on the totality of incoming data and their implications for the outlook for economic activity and inflation, as well as the balance of risks. We remain committed to bringing inflation back down to our 2% goal and to keeping longer-term inflation expectations well anchored. Reducing inflation is likely to require a period of below-trend growth and some softening in labor market conditions. Restoring price stability, again, is essential to set the stage for achieving maximum employment and stable prices over the longer run. Before concluding, let me briefly address the condition of the banking sector. The U.S. banking system is sound and resilient. As detailed in the box on financial stability in the Monetary Policy Report, the Fed, together with the Treasury and the FDIC, took decisive action in March to protect the U.S. economy and to strengthen public confidence in our banking system. The recent bank failures, including that of Silicon Valley Bank, and the resulting bank stress have highlighted the importance of ensuring that we have the appropriate rules and supervisory practices for banks of this size. We are committed to addressing these vulnerabilities to make for a stronger and more resilient banking system. We understand that our actions affect communities, families, and businesses across the country. Everything we do is in service to our public mission. We at the Fed will do everything we can to achieve our maximum employment and price stability goals. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman. I now recognize myself for 5 minutes. Chairman.
Okay, nothing new there. We already knew that. You should already have known all that. So it's all business as usual. I am very happy. Nothing has changed for me. I'm holding my positions. I want to thank 22 for sending me that in. I'm going to add that source now to my videos. That was an extra source. So 22, thank you for that. I will add that now as one of my windows to keep that channel open if we should get that information again. So thank you very much for that, 22. Appreciate that very much indeed. Right, now then, it's that time of day again. We go live 2 hours a day. Sorry, 2 hours, and then we take a 10-minute break. Now, I'm going to ask you a huge favor, but I hope you'll all join me. AI is killing my music. It's killing all live music because AI can create music that isn't genuine and real. Live artists don't get discovered anymore. And also what it's doing is it knows how to trend and get you to watch. It's awful. It's absolutely awful. So I've toured all over the world as the World Piano Man. And my audience aren't on YouTube. They are in live concert theaters, venues around the world. What we're doing now is TO roll. There's nothing new there. There's nothing new. Anyway, we're not covering that right now. There's nothing new to report there. At this time of the day, after 2 hours of going live, I do my world premiere. Now we've got 100 people, 97 of you in the chat right now. Our world record was set a couple of days ago of 20. Yesterday was 17. I really hope today we can beat that. I've recorded a song today, which is Without You. I've done it, dedication to all of you guys, Without You. So my world premiere is coming up in just a couple of moments' time. I hope you'll all join me as I take a 10-minute break. This stream will continue live. We'll be right back here. I'm not going anywhere. We go in, I take a 10-minute break, restroom, go to the toilet, have a cup of tea for 10 minutes, and we have the world premiere. And I'm really hoping, because my music doesn't trend anymore because of AI, I need you to watch it with me live in the premiere, share it on your social media, and help keep music live. Now, this song is dedicated to all of you because I could not grow the most engaged channel on YouTube officially. 95% of our live viewers are members, and we have now 24 countries around the world represented. So I couldn't do it without you. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. Here is the world premiere in the chat right now. There it is. And hopefully you'll all come and join me for that. Please like, comment, and share, and join me for the world premiere. If we can get 20 today, that would be a world record for my channel in a live premiere. And what would be amazing is if we can get the magic number of YouTube 100. If you get 100 people join a live premiere, YouTube suggests the video, and I can't get my music suggested. It's near enough impossible. So anyway, I hope you'll join me. This stream will carry on live, and you won't miss anything. I will be here, and we'll come back with it straight afterwards. So we're going to bring this up now. And we're going to go over to this screen here. This is where it's going to happen without you. And I hopefully you'll like this one. I couldn't do any of this without you. So you don't have to go yet. We've got another minute to go. And Virgin Galactic is now coming up after the speech, just as predicted. The markets are coming up. Overreaction again. Everybody dumps. I didn't go anywhere. I was looking for some discounts, but there wasn't anything cheap enough for me to buy in. Really wasn't. There isn't anything I want to buy that is making money that is worth it. The S&P, if it had gone to 390, 380, I'd have bought some. But anyway, Virgin Galactic's going back up again now. High volume at 540. Thomas Calise, thank you for your information. I think, didn't we speak the other day on a comment on YouTube? The Gamma stock, Troy Stewart. I can't verify this comment, these facts. Troy is not a member of our channel. I just want to verify that. It's very important for me to make sure everyone knows that. It would be nice to see Space, if Space became a meme stock again. I can see it being shorted on the way up. So it's possible. Okay. Right, it's time to go for our world premiere. Hopefully you'll all join us. Hopefully I'll get more than 20 this time. If we get 100, YouTube will suggest my videos, and maybe then we can start going viral. I've never had it. Only once, which was my Andre Bocelli Easter Sunday, did I ever go viral on my channel. Anyway, here we go. It's time for a 10-minute break. I'll see you back in 10 minutes' time. And as soon as this pops up, you'll see it. I will share it on the screen. Here we go. I need to mute that. Otherwise, we get copyright on that as well. So here we go. I'll see you back in just a couple of minutes' time. And here we go. Let me do it right now. It's time for the world premiere. And I'm just literally a few seconds behind it. There it is. There's the world premiere. And I'll see you back in 10 minutes. Come and join me. I'll be right back here in 10 minutes after a short break.
This evening, you always smile. In your eyes, your sorrow shows. When I think of all your sorrow, I had you there, had to let you go. without you, I can't live. I can't give anymore.
Said Michael Barr continues to say he wants to increase capital requirements on certain financial institutions. And in March, you testified that you said, I will do everything I can possibly do to bring people together, meaning on the Board of Governors, in consensus and have a capital framework that could be broadly supported. So to what extent have you and the other governors been involved in this so-called holistic review by Vice Chair Barr? Has he briefed the other members of the Board of Governors thus far?
Yes, and we've all been briefed by staff, really, on the proposals, but as I mentioned, they're still somewhat in motion. But yes, we've been briefed.
So you would say those proposals are still under consideration and that there's no final decision that's been taken by the board?
No, well, no. Once the proposals really do settle down and are written up, they'll come to the board for a full discussion and a vote.
Has the Fed board reconstituted now the Committee on Supervision and Regulation, the membership of it? And who's on that committee now?
So that committee is chaired by Vice Chair Barr, and it also includes Governor Jefferson, and it includes Governor Bowman.
When you look at capital in the U.S., and I look at the globally significant banks here versus other places in the world, would you say that the U.S. banks, the U.S. G-SIBs, are better capitalized than their global peers in Europe or in Asia?
So we're certainly at or near the top of the league table. I think there are a couple other jurisdictions that also have broadly similar levels of capital strength. But yes, we're at the top of the league table.
I looked at it this morning, and U.S. G-SIBs have 11.3% capital without any kind of modification compared to their European competitors at only 9.9%. So would you say that we're better capitalized than the European banks, the European G-SIBs?
I hate to call out the other jurisdictions, but I would say our banks are very strongly capitalized and also competing quite successfully globally outside the United States.
Yeah, I agree, and I think we've strengthened capital, we've strengthened our supervision, notwithstanding the problems that we saw this spring, which we've talked about ad nauseum here. But that capital standard does make American banks, I think, stand out. And wouldn't Basel, the so-called Basel III holistic reforms, wouldn't it be better if the European banks did a holistic review and actually got their capital up to American standards?
So I think they are bound by the same. No one's bound by these, but they have agreed to follow the same standards, and I think they're going through the same process we're going through.
Same topic. Are the FDIC supervisory process and the OCC supervisors, are they involved and engaged with Vice Chair Barr in looking at this, quote, holistic review of capital adequacy?
I think,
in other words, are they providing their input to the Vice Chair for supervision in their own views on this topic?
on the regulatory proposals that are relevant to them, yes. I think on the capital proposals, yes, I believe so.
And you made a comment a minute ago, I think, to Chairman McHenry's questions about that you'd like to see rules and supervisory rules consistent over time. And I think that's frustrating here. We see change in administration. Sometimes we see change in rules, which is, I think, frustrating to the private sector and to market participants. I note that the Biden administration says that the Financial Stability Oversight Board should now base their decisions on size as opposed to activities. And for several years now, we've had an activities designation and a cost-benefit analysis. Do you think the activities designation gives supervisors more discretion at FSOC to select who should be deemed under their supervision?
So I actually think that
in other words, is size alone, should we be looking only at size, or should we look at cost-benefit analysis and activities? And my time's expired. If you'd answer in writing, okay, I would appreciate it. I think this is an important issue. I yield back, Mr. Chairman.
Can you see that guy's called Mr. Lucas?
Ms. Velasquez of New York for 5 minutes.
Anyway.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Chair Powell, at your press conference last week, you stated
I don't think there's anything new to gain from this right now. This is nothing new that we don't already know. And so we're not going to just keep going on that. There's nothing really new there. But like we said, the stocks came straight back up again after all of this. No surprise there. And always the same when you get these reactions. Everyone overreacts. Everyone overreacts. I want to thank everyone that joined me today on the world premiere. It was a special one for you. Without you, unfortunately, we didn't get 20 live viewers this time, which was a shame. I'll keep trying. I won't give up. AI is completely crushing music, and it's very hard to get people to find your music. So I'm hoping that my members here will jump in. As yet, we haven't broke that 20, but we'll keep trying, and I'll keep making music, and I'll keep doing it every day. So anyway, hopefully you'll join me tomorrow. If you didn't get a chance to go and check it out, go and look back later on, and you can catch all the premieres. If you go to my videos, this is my list. Today was Without You. We had Sounds of Silence, Rocket Man, Piano Man. Take On Me is tomorrow. We're going to rock the house. Take On Me is tomorrow. It should be a lot of fun. A bit of aha tomorrow. Hopefully you'll join me for that one. Can You Feel the Love Tonight was earlier on in the week. Some Elton John. And there you go. Anyway, thank you for those of you that took part in that. I appreciate you very much indeed. Okay, let's see where we are. Let's see if we've got anybody that needs... M. McDonald wants me to review TECK. So, McDonald, are you still with us? McDonald, are you here? I can't remember. Your name is different, I think. No, it's M. McDonald, isn't it? M. McDonald. Oh, yes, same as it is here. I don't think I can search for that. No, you can't search for that when someone puts a stop. No, I can't search for you, I'm afraid. Yeah, can't search for that. If you were... Yeah, it's impossible. When you write the name where you've done it, I can't search to see if you're in. You are in. Brilliant, there he is. Yeah, if I do the @ M. space. That's how you can do it. You got to do M. space. Okay. Now then, have I upgraded you? Because you are a member. Have I upgraded you on Discord? I may have already done it. I just want to check. We've got the right name, so that's correct. Let me see. Roll. No, I haven't given you member. M. McDonald. So there you go. I never did it. Always remind me. Otherwise, sometimes we miss you. Now I'll add you as a friend as well. Add as a friend. There you go. That's a friend request from me right now. Just done that, so you know it's me. Okay. All right. Now then, M. McDonald wants me to do a review of TECK. So TECK, let's do it right now. TECK. Let's duplicate this one here. I'm doing this for you now. TECK. Tech Resources. Okay. I'm going to do a review on this one. Let me have a quick look. Let me just make sure we've got all this right. Okay, so what we're doing here, for members, when I get time, I do a full tech review. So tech review. Ignore what I just said there. That was rubbish. What I do is a back test, and we break it down using my software here. Let's go into it now. Let me set it up. How long has the company been around? The company has been around for since 1951. All right, so we can go back to the beginning, and let me put in this information now for you. TECK, if it was 100% of my portfolio, and I like to compare that to VU, which is the S&P 500, just the same as SPY, makes no difference. 100% of my portfolio. If I put in $10,000 in 1985, all the way through until now, we can see which company would perform the best and which is the right way to go. Okay, I always like to use the S&P as an example because that's the most stable stock you can own. Right. McDonald is here, so I'm doing this for you now. Let's break it, says the Tech Freaks. Tanks, I have confidence in space. Now I think is going to keep moving up. Let's have a quick look at space. I'm holding my position, not going anywhere. The overall market's dived today with Fed Jerome Powell saying more rate hikes. I don't think they are. I think it'd be another skip, which is the same as rate hike because you're just holding it up there for a longer period of time. I think that's how they'll do it. I think the markets have priced it in. I think everyone's selling out today, and then we're going to get a rebound. That's why I'm not going anywhere. Anyway, let's have a look at this now for McDonald. How many people we've got watching us now? 60. If you've just tuned in, please subscribe and ring the bell. And as always, smash the like button. It really, really helps. We're doing a back test now for one of our members. When a member requests this, I can do this. So, Tech Resources, what is it? Let's zoom in and take a closer look. This is my first time of ever looking at the stock, so I don't know anything about it at all. We're just looking at it for the very first time. Tech Resources Limited is a resource company which engages in the exploration, acquisition, development, production, and sale of natural resources. Its products include steel making, coal, copper, zinc, industrial products, fertilizers, and other metals. Its projects operations are located in Canada, Peru, Chile, and USA. Okay, let's go a bit more. The company was founded in September 24, 1951. Great, big tick there, because first of all, this sort of company is what we need. You always need these products, and always need if they're in with EV or anything to do with AI or lithium mining or anything like that, that would make extra value to me. And steel, of course, for cars, all that stuff is good. The fact they've been around since 1951, I like that. We like Rio Tinto, very similar, I would imagine. And its headquarters in Vancouver, Canada. Okay, the listed name is right. Okay, 12,000 employees. Okay, 1951, all good so far. Let's have a look. It's a large company, 21.3 billion. The high today is 41.83. The 52-week high is 49.34. Okay, so it's got a stable channel there. Low today of 40.66. 52-week low 24.72. So we had a dip. We know that all companies dipped in the last year, so that's okay. The average volume is low. It's obviously a slow trading stock. A bit like, I guess, like Rio Tinto, people just buy and own it forever. That gives you not massive amounts of trading volume, but it does give you the opportunity just to hold a steady growth stock, a steady dividend stock, however. Today's volume is 892, not much there. And the dividend yield is 0.92, so it's quite low. We can quickly compare it to Rio Tinto. I think it's worth noting. The earnings price ratio 8.6, 7.45 dividend, 82 billion. Let's go back and compare that just a moment. 9.83, so it's quite expensive. Considering it only has a dividend of 0.92. However, what is the growth rate? Well, over the last 5 years, we've had a growth rate of 56% compared to Rio Tinto over the last 5 years, and we're looking at 16%. So, like we've said many times, you can have one stock which pays you a good dividend, but it has no growth. On the other hand, you could have a stock that pays you good growth but has no dividend. How do you choose? Well, if you are a younger investor and you haven't reached your targets in the amount of money that you want to amass for your financial freedom, you need a growth stock. You need a growth stock which is going to grow quickly, hit the S-curve, a Tesla, a Virgin Galactic or whatever, AI, new technology, solar, whatever. Catch the S-curve, trim off the top, you can then move. You've then made money and you can now put it into more safer dividend-paying stocks which have a lesser growth, but they pay a regular dividend. If you're looking at a dividend company, which is this is, you also want to check, and we're not going to go too deep, this is a 10-minute review, that's all this is. You want to know that if you're buying it for the dividends, has it got continual payout success? What I mean by that is, it's all very well saying we pay out 9, 10, 20, whatever percent dividends. How often does it pay it out? Does it increase it each time? Is it reliable? Because if they've missed the last 3 times, then it's no point saying it, right? So this isn't about that. This has a very low dividend. It's not nothing, but it's low. It's quite expensive from a point of view of expense ratio. I think there's better mining companies. I think Rio Tinto is better, perhaps. It's more cost effective. This is quite expensive. So we can compare it. So what I want to do now, the next thing I would want to do if I was looking to get into this sector or finding a new sector, which I'm not, if I was, the next thing I would want to do is go to the balance sheet of the company, see how much money they hold, what their debt position is like, if they had a downturn, if commodity prices rise, can they weather the storm? Do they have plenty of cash on the books? What's their debt situation? So I want to go to Tech Resources investor website and look at their cash balances, see how much money they've got. All right. And then what I'd like to do then, lastly, as I say, this is just a brief review, it's a 10-minute review, is I like to compare it over time to the S&P 500. Because at the end of the day, I'm not here to join a fan club. I am here to make money the best way possible, the most secure way possible, with the least stress as possible. So if I'm going to invest my money, where is it best placed? Well, I've ran it through my software, and this is what I've come up with. If I put $10,000 into Tech Resources in 1985 all the way till today, this is how much money I would have. I'd actually be down on Tech Resources since 1985. I'd actually be down, which is not good. 1985 to now, I'd be down. That same $10,000 would have earned me $42,000 on the S&P 500. This is VU. This is Tech Resources. So where is the reasoning for buying this one? There isn't. There isn't. There's no reason why I'd want to buy this at all. It makes no sense at all. I'm down on it over the period of time. Now, you might say, okay, well, do it over the last, let's change those dates. Let's go 1985, let's go 1995. Let's reanalyze it. Let's reanalyze it. And Let's have a look. I need to run it through again. Let me refresh that screen. Continue. Yeah, I need to refresh it. Let's do that again. Let's change it even less. 1995. Let's go 2005. Analyze. Just bear with me as I run this through again. 100%. Analyze. That's my original over the last 5 years. It's not until I come out of it and go back in again. It doesn't do that. I need to go out and come back in again. So I apologize for that. I haven't got time to go and reset the software. Anyway, as you can see, over that period of time that we originally set it for, it hasn't changed. I need to go out and come back in again. It's not one for me. So what do you think about that, M. McDonald? What was your thoughts behind it? Why did you want me to look at that one? Any particular reason? Over the last 5 years, it's done well. But the dividend, I think there's better opportunities. Again, if we look at the last 5 years, up 56%. Let's go to VU over the last 5 years. 57%. Plus a higher dividend. You see what I mean? That's done 57%. And it's not relying on one sector. And it pays you a dividend. A much better dividend, in fact, 1.57. I know it's a 30-day yield compared to a different comparison, but 0.92. I think it's a no-brainer. So anyway, I wouldn't buy it. I'm not saying it's not a good company or anything else, but again, I'd need to look at the balance sheet and everything else. But for me, looking at it straight off the bat, there isn't really any reason why I would buy that. Let me clear my software out now, get rid of all this, and I'll reset it. Okay. And we can do another review tomorrow. Let me just refresh all that. Continue. Okay. Just bear with me as I just clean this out. Just got to reset my software for tomorrow. Okay. Right. Good. I appreciate the review. As a B rating, B minus. Yeah. I mean, it's all right, but is it the best place? Is it the best place? Another thing I didn't actually mention, why you invest in certain stocks is not only because which is the best, because if we all found what the best stock was to buy, we'd only ever buy one stock, right? And it wouldn't make any sense. There'd be great companies that haven't had an S-curve, that haven't had the opportunity to grow, and they could grow. So it's not about what's the best on its own. The other reason why you invest in a stock is what you're interested in. Now, I don't know you, M. McDonald. You might be really into mining stocks. You might know all about that company. You might work for them. You might know all about the ins and the outs, and maybe you work for them so you get, cheaper stocks. Maybe, I don't know. Discounted stocks. I don't know. It's part of your wages. The point is, you might know all about the company. You understand it, and if you understand it, you're more likely to trade it wisely because you understand it. You know what's coming up next. You know next year they're about to acquire a new lithium mine and it's going to make them loads of money. I don't know that. You might know that. You might research it and know these things. So if you understand the stock, that's the reason just there why you should buy it. I understand the stocks I own. I buy the companies, not the stocks. Remember, I've always said that. I research them. I can't buy every stock. I'd rather own 30 stocks, which is about what I own now, and that's it. I can't focus on every single stock. It's impossible. Anyway, there we go. I appreciate it. You're very, very welcome. Very, very welcome. Okay, we're going to wrap up our show right now. We've got Day Trader of the Day. So, a couple of things I want to ask you, tell you about. First of all, here is the Virgin Galactic concert on Friday. If you want to be the first to get your free ticket, there it is. Please share that on social media. Tell everybody about it. I want everyone to come and hear about it and all the rest of it. Here's our Twitter poll if you want to vote in the poll about our Virgin Galactic price target and retweet it as well. If you missed today's world premiere, it's in the chat above, in the pin to the top. It's in the blue. It's also there in the chat as well. And some of you asked about the Virgin Galactic song. You wanted to hear the Virgin Galactic song today. Well, here's the Virgin Galactic song. And if you retweet that and share that, up to $1 million if I make on that video, I will spend in Virgin Galactic stock. And I'll share with you on the screen all about it. If you've not yet accessed Discord and want to be part of the show, get all our information before we go live and before we buy and sell our trades before we do them, there is Discord. If you want to become a member of our channel, here is the Discord. Let me just clean that off a little bit. Let me just do that. Okay. Now then, we're going to hear from our sponsor in just a couple of moments as well. I don't know if Sensei has joined us today. Let me see if Sensei is here. No, he's not, but I'm still going to talk about it. I want to invite you all, if you've not gone to martynlucas.com yet and signed up for our brand new newsletter, if you've already signed up for it, you can do it again. And it's up to you. You're already on the list, but if you want to add your name and your birthday, then you'll get a birthday gift from me on your birthday. Before, we only asked for your email. If you now add your name and birthday, you'll get a birthday gift as well. Unless it's today or tomorrow, because we haven't set up the newsletter yet. But there it is. You can add that, all right? If you want to do that, you can. All right. We're going to wrap up the show right now. Let's see how many subscribers we got today. 8,600. Whoa, rolling round again. When we get to 10,000, we're going to do a special fundraiser for our fundraiser in Africa, because at 10,000 we can do that for registered charities. This is brilliant. We're at 17,000 views. We're doing very, very well. We're trying to keep above the 10,000 a day, because we want to get to 1 million subscribe. 1 million. What's the word I'm looking for? 1 million views by our birthday. Let's see how we're doing. It was 958,000 today. Let me just have a quick look and see where we are now. It refreshes every 24 hours at different times. It's not always the same. Let me have a look. Views, lifetime. No, still 958,000. It hasn't refreshed since yesterday. So it's still at 958,000. I will let you know later on today if it's changed. I'm trying to get to 1 million, so keep those shorts going. So what do I mean? If you are going to join us for the anniversary, our birthday, in 5 days' time, it's a members-only event. We're going to get drunk on the show while we're trading our stocks. It should be a lot of fun. An all-day special, drinking whiskey and God knows what else. And if you want to be part of that, you need to be a member. But the way we're going to get to 1 million views is I'm going to give you the shorts playlist. Here is the shorts playlist, and it's 1,015 second or thereabouts video. Some of them are 30 seconds. There it is. If you let that play, this is what the playlist looks like. I'll share with you. And it's a little playlist like that. It runs through. And if you loop it and let it run through, you can mute it or whatever you like. Hopefully we'll be at 1 million views by the birthday in 5 days' time. All right. Okay, it's now time for Day Trader of the Day. This is where we find out who wins the Day Trader of the Day. Let's have a quick look. This is a members event we do at the end of the show. And then we see who the stars of the show are. Okay, ready? That's your birthday. You need to sign up for the newsletter. This is our friend from... What country are you from? I remember now you telling me yesterday. What country are you from? Was it... I can't remember. I remember yesterday you came into the show. I can't remember. This person here, what country are you from? I can't remember now. Anyway, you put your birthday in the newsletter sign up, not here. Secret. Oh, it's a secret. Okay, fair enough. Top secret. All right, okay. I'm going to do the Day Trader of the Day competition now for our members. So here we go. Let's go over to that now. So Israel, that was it. Israel. Did you become a member? No, you didn't. Okay, all right. So oh no, I can see that. Yeah, we want to fly the Israeli flag, but no, you're not a member yet. Anyway, okay, let's go over to members only now. We're doing our Day Trader of the Day competition in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, so go to your main portfolio, members only. And let's have a look. I am down 1.23. Not concerned at all. Down 1.23%. And let's get everyone ready to go. Once everyone starts posting, I'll put a minute on the clock. Sam Connery is coming in through Facebook. You can't come in through Facebook. It's got to be on YouTube, members. But good try. I like it. Very, very good. I like it. I think that's funny how he does that. Right, let's wait for the first person to post, and then we'll see how we're doing. I'm going to close the broadcast lounge now. The phone lines are now closed. We're just waiting for the first person. While we're waiting, some of you asked. In fact, no, I'm not going to tell you about that. I'm going to leave that. That's part of the surprise on the birthday. So I'm going to leave that. Where is everybody? Is everyone stuck behind an ad? Is that what's going on? What is going on this morning? Going to wait a couple more seconds. It can't be right that everyone's disappeared. I don't get it. There's 58 watching and no one's entering the competition. That can't be right. Is there a problem? Has everyone lost disconnection? We're streaming perfectly. Everything is fine. I don't know where everybody's gone. I think everyone's behind the stream. No one's done the update. I don't know why that would be. That's very odd. I've got no one in the competition. That's the first time ever. The only thing I can imagine is everyone's behind an ad. Bit weird. I don't know why that is. All right. Well, that's the first time ever. So I've no idea what's going on there at all. So, what happened there? Oh, there we go. So no one's entered. That's the first time ever. I don't know. There we go. How come everyone's so far behind? Crag, what was going on? Why is everyone like 10 minutes behind? I don't get it. You got to press the live button. Make sure you come up to date. I don't get it. Anyway, Crag is up 3.67. I'm just going to call it a winner. we got to go. Thank you ever so much, and give him a thumbs up, and I'm going to give you the round of applause as well. Craig, you win. I have no idea what happened there. That was the most bizarre, strange situation I've ever seen. I've no idea why everybody was behind the stream so much. Really, really strange. Anyway, okay, that's it. Thank you, Craig. I ain't got a clue what happened there. I was having lunch. Where's it? Yeah, but there's like six. We're members only, and we've got 58 people watching. There should be loads of people. I don't get it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's get out of here. I'll see you back this afternoon for the closing bell. Hey, Sigurd, thank you. You're very welcome, mate. You're the only one. I've never seen it like that, ever. We've got one, really big audience, and yet I've never seen that. That's really strange. Anyway, let's roll the credits. Let's get out of here. Okay. And here we go. Stars of today's show. We've got super chats from a man from Earth who's going to sponsor the bell on Friday. Subscribers, King Scum 1, nice name. Halim Acker, Art Gallardo. Members, Luke Smith, Jacob T. Smith, and The Rock. We've got some new members today become member. That's absolutely great. All right, now then, that's it from me. If you've not yet signed up for the newsletter, if you've already got the newsletter, re-sign up with your new name, and you can have the extra benefit of a birthday card on your birthday, unless it comes over the next few days, because I haven't set it all up yet, but we're just setting it up now. I say we, it's just me. I do everything, right? If I don't do it, it doesn't happen. Okay, good stuff. Right, let me just go down and make sure we've answered all the questions on Discord. We have. Thank you ever so much, everybody on YouTube. We're up to date there. We're on target for 1 million views. Just holding the position. And I'm just scrolling through everything, making sure we're all good. But thank you ever so much, everybody. Midnight, that's a nice cost average there. Hugh Mongoose bought some Tesla at 173, planning on buying more when it dips. Elon said that should be at the end of this year. All right, that's it. Take care of yourselves, your crypto, take care of your money, and most importantly, take care of each other. Bye-bye for now. See you back in a bit.